God Eater 3 has an initially intimidating amount of depth to many of its systems and gameplay mechanics, but I'm here to help. I've comprised a few tips and quality of life tweaks that I found to be most useful that could easily go unnoticed. Hopefully these will better prepare you to take on the higher ranked missions in God Eater 3, or just give you a better foundation to start at. Perhaps you want to test out a new God Arc, Burst Art, or just want to practice the moveset of your given weapon. Well, you're in luck. Instead of embarking on a basic mission and testing things out there, you can go to a training area by entering the Burst Art screen and hitting Preview down at the bottom right. This gives you the perfect practice arena to test anything you want. You start with a full burst gauge, which allows you to see the full potential of your damage output without the time constraints of a normal mission. In later rank missions, you might find yourself starting to run low on precious healing items during these challenging fights. You can purchase healing items from Faith back at your base, however, during the first half of the game when your income is pretty low, this can get costly and start to become a money pit. Rather, if you wait until the Vagrant Merchant Hope comes into town, which is unlocked around rank 4 in the story, you can purchase her stock of healing items at a far cheaper price. Get in the habit of completely buying out her stock of healing items when she's in town, and start saving your wallet now because the difficulty really starts to ramp up later. If you do happen to run out of healing mid-mission, keep an eye out for these geysers when they're about to erupt, which is a free, easy way to top off your health. I certainly hope you haven't been neglecting to upgrade your shield. In God Eater 3, your shield is essentially your armor slot, which dictates how much total defense you have. Smaller shields offer less total defense, but deploy far faster in combat if you really want to focus on nailing those perfectly timed blocks. If you find that you're not really using blocking all that much and mostly rely on your dodging, I definitely recommend going with the tower shields. You might as well maximize your defense if the drawback of a slow deploying larger shield is a non-issue for your playstyle. The dive ability you can do with any shield is not only a great way to get around the map or to close the distance on an enemy, but also provides a brief window of defense during it. If timed correctly, you can actually power straight through some attacks, absorbing the hit, while also pressing the offensive. I personally map down on the D-pad to dive, so I can easily just slide my thumb from the analog stick straight to this shortcut. Many other useful actions can be mapped to the D-pad as well, like quick devours, blocking, and some special attacks. Mess around with these if you find the controls to be somewhat challenging. Are you trying to aim for a certain piece of gear and find that you're not quite sure how or where to get the materials you require? Head over to the mission screen and simply click View Area Materials. This will not only show you the percentage chance for each material that an origami will drop, but will also show you the required parameters if you're trying to get that one essential drop. Additionally, in the craft item screen, you can sometimes craft materials from either origami you've previously taken down, or materials you have already found while scavenging areas. Before heading out to farm for the materials you need, check your crafting to see if you might be able to just make what you require, saving you some time. One of the largest rabbit holes you can get absolutely lost in God Eater 3 is creating your own custom bullet types. You can assign a variety of different shot type modifiers, angle, element, and much more. If you find that you're not using your gun very often, maybe make some cool custom bullets for it and you might find yourself using it more often. Using the Devour attack will get you to burst level 1 quite easily, however, this is as far as it can take you because you will require teammates or certain criteria to achieve burst level 3. Although you can't get to level 3 by just devouring, definitely don't stop using it because it can maintain the current level you're at. You really don't want to lose level 3 burst since it vastly improves nearly every aspect of your character, and using frequent devours can help to keep it at maximum during a fight. And that about wraps up some of the advanced features and quality of life improvements that I found to be most useful in God Eater 3. If you feel you need a better understanding of the basics like burst arts, acceleration triggers, and the engage system, or need a rundown on all 12 of the different God Arc weapons in the game, I have links at the end of this video to my other guides on those topics. If you enjoyed this style of content that focuses on game mechanics and systems, consider subscribing and checking out the Boomstick Gaming Patreon that provides various bonuses to supporters. All of this, along with your view right now, greatly help to support what I do here on my channel. As always, this has been Deadite from Boomstick Gaming, and thanks for watching.